Hey, I'm David Isley. Wanted to make this little video real quick because I want to talk about manliness. Ooh, it's a subject I wanted to do out here in the open. You see how big and wide open it is? How this road it goes forever. Manliness is an interesting topic. I remember growing up, and I remember having all these wonderful aspirations to be a knight in shining armor, or play cowboys and Indians, or even be like a old-time movie star with all the panache and everything that they had, opening the doors, the suits, everything like that, looking amazing. But as I've gone through my life, that's not us today. That's not the manliness that we know. And as we aspire and try to be that kind of manliness, what we find out is nobody wants that. That's not what they want. Women's rights, all these things have changed. Not that women have changed, that they've gotten their rights, and we're extremely grateful for it, but they don't like us to be around anymore, it feels like. They don't want us to help them. They don't want you to be in charge. They don't want us, all these things that you used to think, yes, I'm a knight, I'm in charge, I got my kingdom. Or I'm a cowboy, I got my fields and my cows, I'm in charge. It's not that way anymore. We can't be that kind of guy. We have to be something different. We have to be something better. We can't even be the guy who opens the door for the girls anymore. Not that you should stop doing that, they'll let you. But we have to be the guy that's here. That's now. It's in this present time, right here, right now. We need to be the guy that works on our emotions. We need to be the guy who understands them, embraces them, and uses them to enhance our masculinity. Using our emotions to, not suppressing, not pushing away, not understanding them, but using them to enhance it. We can do that. Not only our emotions, but our feelings and everything around us. Once we stop holding these things back and let it be open, this is ours. This is what we have. This much space to build, create, and become what men need to become. Right here, right now. Because in this world that we live in, what is defined as a man today can change tomorrow. What I'm going to propose we do is we change us. We change who we are today. We change who we are every day. But we know who we are. We figure out what our self-worth is. And when we figure out what our self-worth is here, right now, and we know it every day, it doesn't matter what changes. It doesn't matter what your spouse says, your significant other says, your children say, the guys at work say, the people all around you say. It doesn't matter, because your self-worth is what matters. Your self-worth is what brings you here every day, what gets you up, and what makes people admire, stand behind, follow, and want to be around you. It's not the jokes you say. It's not, those help a little. It's not the jokes you say. It's not what you do. It's not who you're around. It's not how you dress. Most of it's your self-worth. People feel it. They gravitate to people who have self-worth. The new definition of manliness is self-worth. That's what I do. I help you find your self-worth. I help you find your meaning. I help you find where you're going in life. Whether you've reached it there, whether you love what you do, but you just don't feel satisfied in everything, when we put self-worth into this, it makes everything come together. It makes your relationship with your significant other better, children better, family better, work people better. It makes everything better. So why am I out here today? What am I doing? What am I out here today? What am I doing talking about self-worth? standing into a road that never ends, I'm creating. I'm creating with you an opportunity. An opportunity to start changing and become what you know you can. What you always wanted to be. What all those things in the past, all the amazing things, our knights, cowboys, our movie stars, everything, what they personified, and what people gravitated to was the belief that they had self-worth, that they could run the kingdom, that they could run their area, that they could manage the ranch, that they could do all these things. We have self-worth. A new definition of manliness is somebody who's full of self-worth, that knows who they are right now. And it doesn't matter what the world throws at me tomorrow. It doesn't matter what it throws at me today. Because I know who I am. I'm standing right here. I'm not going anywhere. When I stand right here, and I can move and I can adjust, and that's fine, but I mean, I know who I am. I know what I stand for. I know what my boundaries are. I'm not disillusioned that everything's going to be perfect. What I am is, I'm somebody who's working on my self-worth every day. And when I have that self-worth and people ask me how I'm doing, I say I'm doing great, and I mean it. They respond. They know. And when you have that self-worth, everybody's going to appreciate you better than that. When you find your own self-worth, you're going to find the love of others better. And that includes the love of your friends, love of your family, love of your spouse, love of everybody you can even think of as a loved one or an acquaintance. Because that is what manliness is. Manliness is when we can stand there. When we can stand right here and not be blown away by the wind, not be shifted with every new statement that a political officer has to say, and not worry about what everything else is going on in the world, because they try to box us into this little teeny tiny thing. When I can be right here, and I can know what's happening, and I can know who I am, and it doesn't matter what happens around me, that's when I have control. That is when we have manliness. That is when we have character. That is when we are the knight. That is when we are the cowboy. That is when we are the guy who opens the door. And that is when it doesn't matter what somebody else says. It doesn't matter what somebody else does. Because I know, because you will know, who you are, what you are. When you find that, you'll find that there is not a better fit. Have a blessed day. Have a great day. Have a manly day. Figure out who you are. Let's do this.